Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Simone if you're new here. Today's video I'm going to be showing you how I do makeup on clients. I thought it might be easier to do a voiceover this time instead of just putting the text on the screen. So if you guys like it better this way, leave me a comment in the comment section below and we'll get into it. So I'm just starting off by prepping Jazz's face with an Ember Release moisturizer mixed in with my MAC strobe cream. Just blending that in all over the face. After we've done the skin prep, I always start by prepping the eyelids. Today I'm using a MAC paint pot in the shade Laying Low. So I've just zoomed you guys in just a little bit so you can see. So I'm going to be starting with a light brown shade. You can use any brown that you like. And I'm just going to be blending that mainly in the crease, but all over the lid. Now we're just going in with a smaller bullet brush with a medium brown shade, just focusing that on the outer corner and up into the crease. And then blending that out with the same fluffy brush that we used the first time to make it nice and smooth. Just going back in with that same bullet brush just to deepen and define the crease line a little bit further. And continuing to blend that out with that fluffy brush just to ensure that there's no harsh lines. Just repeating the same steps on the other side. I like to bounce backwards and forwards between each side to ensure that both sides are symmetrical. Just going in with a slightly darker shade on a small brush and just intensifying that outer corner and crease line, and then blending that out again with a fluffy brush. Now I'm just asking Jazz to look up and going in with a small brush and just putting that first light brown shadow that I used underneath the eyes. Now I'm just going in with a soft shimmery shade on the eyelid. I just used a Bobbi Brown highlighter in Pink Glow, but you can use any shade that you like. Then I just used a little bit of my Fix Plus to wet the highlighter to make the shade a little bit more intense, and then blended that over the top. Just going in with my soft and gentle highlighter just on the inner corner and on the brow bone as well. Now I'm just using a brown shimmery eyeliner today. This one's just from Rimmel. I'm just using this to tight line the eyelid and make a tiny little bit of a wing, not too much. I want to keep it as natural as possible. Then I'm just going to blend that out a little bit to soften it with a smudger brush. Now we're starting on the foundations. I like to mix a few different shades together to get the right shade for my client. I've used a MAC Studio Fluid foundation as well as my Makeup Forever HD foundation today. And And I'm just going to place that on using a paddle brush, and then I'm going to blend that out using a fluffy kabuki brush. When it comes to concealer, I like to add the concealer to the leftover foundation that I have on the back of my hand or my palette, just so I can get the color to be a little bit closer to the skin color that we're using, so it's not so like drastic change in brightening. Again, putting that on with a brush and blending that out. Just using my cream contour palette by MAC and putting that on with a brush just below the tops of Jazz's cheekbones, but just above the hollows of her cheek. And then blending that out using a stippling motion. We use a stippling motion so we don't drag the contour down too far or up too high. We like to just keep it in a direct spot. I just continue repeating this step of building up and blending out until I get the amount of contour that I'd like. I also do this process on the forehead, but I do like to try and get that contour quite close to the hairline and making sure that I do blend that in so it is nice and seamless. Otherwise you will get that sort of dark shadow on the top of the forehead. Today for cream blush, we're just going to be using a little bit of a pink lipstick. You can use any pink lipstick that you like. And I'm just going to place that on the apples of the cheek and blend that just up towards the cheekbone. Once I finish with all the cream products, I like to go in and set the face with my Laura Mercier setting powder. Then I'm going in with my Dior powdered contour palette just to deepen up that bronze colors. Just adding a little bit of blush. This is a Tarte blush just on the apples of the cheeks. Just going to use a MAC highlighter in Gold Dimension just on the apples of the cheeks and on the temples as well. Just filling in the brows using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz and just blending up the brows as well and then filling them in. For a lip liner, I'm just using my Nude by Nature lip liner. This is a nice pink shade with a little bit of a sheen to it. And then for lipstick, I'm just going to be using a little bit of my Velvet Teddy by MAC. Just adding a little bit of highlighter to the top of the Cupid's bow. And then I'm going in with my Fix Plus. I like to pat the Fix Plus into the skin after I've sprayed it. Just gonna add a little bit more highlighter down the nose and on the tops of the cheeks, and then the inner corner as well. I'm just going to blend out my eyeshadow again, just to ensure that everything is nice and seamless. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little time lapse and enjoyed seeing me do makeup on clients. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and leave me a comment in the comment section below. And I'll see you guys next week.